What is up, everybody? My name's MY10, and I'm here with Blood Sniper.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And Havoc.
Yo.
And we are playing some Team Fortress 2. Is that all the best you could say is
Okay.
yo? Yo!
Yo.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was about to say, hey, yo, what's bitchin'?
Yes, that's exactly.
You should have just did it like that. Okay, so today we're actually going to be
What?
talking about Team Fortress 2 competitive. So I'm going to hand that over to Blood Sniper because he knows that a bit more than me.
Well, guys, first off, in competitive TF2, basically what you gotta know is that if you guys play TF2 at all, you guys know that it's a pretty fun-loving game, and there's not on pub servers. There's not that much competitive, I guess, like strain on it. And once you start getting into like the leagues and stuff, all that changes. It's like everybody's like die hard, like try hard, panties on, and everything, and it's just a lot different from pub playing. So if you guys are like wanting to make the switch from pub to competitive, just know that it's a lot harder than pub, and there's just a lot. Everything just changes kind of. Like the community's really nice. Unlike certain communities, I'm not going to name any names, but it starts with a C and ends with OD. You guys can make connections there, but it's just a lot more nicer. The community's a lot better. It's a lot close knit, I should say, than the Call of Duty community. But
Yeah,
that's about
and
it,
the
really.
thing
I mean,
is, this game's more fun than Call of Duty, guys. I mean, Call of Duty is way too easy, and this one requires, you have to have a really good team to be able to be successful.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't roll out with a bad team at all. And a lot of people make the mistake. Oh fuck, I got dominated right there. But a lot of people make the mistake that they think that like they can play like any class they want in competitive play, and that's an understandable mistake. I mean, like I can understand how people like can make the assumption that like, oh, well, I like playing sniper, so what the fuck? I like playing sniper, so like I can just like play sniper competitively, and that's not always the case because that's not always the case because like somebody like because like what's it called? Because like you can only play 4 select classes in competitive play. You can only play the medic, the devil man, the scout, and the soldier. And a lot of times people want to play heavy or the common classes for some reason, I don't know why, but the common classes people want to play in competitive is heavy and sniper. And this is always that. Those are the two that people always tell me they want to set as their main class, so to say. And I always tell them that they can't. They can play. But that they can't set that as their main class because it's not allowed in competitive play. But besides that, there's really no other restrictions. I mean, there are minor ones, but that's about it, guys. I mean, it's a really fun game to play competitively, and learning the strategies and all that. So it's a great time. But yeah, that's about it. But so, do you have any questions at all about it that you want answered?
You can leave a comment on the video. Leave a comment on this video.
Leave a comment on the video. If you guys have any questions at all, I'll leave a comment on the video and I'll answer them for you guys. So because I know at first there's a lot to take in, honestly, because there's a lot of I can't get into obviously all of it right now because a lot of it's really confusing at times. But there's a lot of scripts you have to put put into your folders and stuff, and it's just a lot of stuff you have to download before you can go into competitive play. And it's a lot to take in at first, and I don't want to
And it's a bitch.
It is a bitch, to be honest. It really is a bitch. There's so many scripts you have to use. What?
I tried, and it's a bitch.
It is a bitch. It is, honestly. It takes a little while to get used to it, but there's just a lot of scripts and stuff, and it's kind of complicated getting into all in one video, but yeah, it's like I guess the basics, you want to call it a competitive TF2. But I mean, a lot of people don't. What I also don't like is that a lot of people don't have fun while playing anymore once they go into the competitive league. And that's what I really don't like, because the game is a video game, and in reality, it's supposed to be about fun, not about all the competition and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Especially because I mean, there's a lot of players out there that take games way too seriously, especially for competitive and such. They'll be like, "Oh well, I just lost a freaking major league round and all that," and they get all worked up over it, and it's like, "Oh, it's the end of the world now because I'm not the best player." It's like, well,
yeah, it's
so what? Even if you're not the best player.
Buddy. Yeah, it's so it's just a game.
Yeah, it's just a game. But a tip I can actually give. Yeah, a tip I can give you guys is if you are considering doing competitive, Oh fuck! I got killed. I would suggest teaming up with some buddies of yours that you know, because it would be a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, it definitely will be.
Good friends that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good friends that you know.
The only thing I have to say about that is the only problem with that is that you have to just make sure that they're good at the game. Kind of. I mean, like, obviously they don't have to be at the best, but just make sure that they kind of know what they're doing, because that happens a lot. Like, you'll get into a team, and they'll have no idea how the hell to play the game, and you're just at a huge disadvantage right there, because, I don't know, it's just, you have to know, people kind of have to know what they're doing, but besides that, yeah, just team up with some buddies and whatnot.
Yeah, team up with buddies, have fun. This is a game, guys. I mean,
supposed to be taking
sure,
PGs.
the, competitive scene right now when it comes to PC is more centered towards like League of Legends and StarCraft 2 right now, but you know, those games are fun in a sense, but they're also some of the hardest games. Some of them, League of Legends is very, very hard to play, especially if you are not used to playing Dota. If you've never played Dota, guys,
oh god,
I would suggest not playing League of Legends at all.
Yeah, guys, that game is hard.
Yep.
It's a hard game, guys.
And
I do not know how to play that game.
And then also the same with StarCraft 2. If you had never played the original, I would just say avoid playing it.
All I can say about StarCraft 2 is World of Warcraft is fun. All I can say about StarCraft 2 though is Koreans, and that's all I have to say about that game. It's just Koreans.
Yeah, they're the best when it comes to playing that game.
They have college courses on it, which I find amazing.
They win all the tournament. They take all the fun.
Yeah. But I mean,
pretty.
If you want to be playing a lot of like strategy-based games, I would suggest. Ooh, what's a really good strategy game to play that you can get into?
World of Warcraft.
No, that's a freaking MMO. It's not a strategy. It's Warcraft 3 you're probably talking about.
Yeah,
that's a pretty decent game to play. Warcraft 3. Actually, that's where if you want to get into Defense of the Ancients and all that, like Dota, definitely pick up a copy of Warcraft 3, because I mean Dota on there is free to download, and you pretty much, that's how you get started, and then you rank up and move on to playing League of Legends. But yeah, also avoid Heroes of New Earth. The community on that game are just fucking terrible. They are rude to new people. They will not treat new players any well than they are right now. Even though
I got cursed at yeah.
Yeah, even though they added a new thing called the mentoring system and all that, where you know somebody's going to mentor a new player, but the thing is I don't think that's going to help at all, because they'll still be really terrible at the game.
That must be like an experienced player screaming at a new player.
Yeah,
that they suck.
I mean, I remember playing it, and I was like so bad at the game and all that, and they would be like, "Oh, you're a fucking noob and all that. Get the fuck off the game and shit." And it's like, okay, if you really want me to get off the game, sure, okay, I'll get off.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
I mean, seriously, the community on League of Legends is way more nicer. Because they won't be mean to you.
Yeah, it kind of is. I've gotten cursed at quite a lot on League of Legends, to be honest, but it's a lot nicer than
yeah, it's much better,
sure.
Much nicer. Like, of course, yeah, there are people who swear at you and all that. It's like, oh, you're a terrible player, and I got killed again.
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing terribly right now.
COD.
But anyways,
COD is terrible. Worst community.
Yeah, COD.
But yeah.
COD is a bunch of freaking 12-year-olds who only care about their freaking KD ratio.
That's all it is.
Yeah, and then there's like, oh, my mommy bought me Call of Duty because I'm 12, because I can't buy it. So it's like, yeah, and you wonder why the game's freaking rated 18.
Yeah, it's like,
Could your mom full blind the game?
Yeah. It's the parents. The parents who buy the game for them. Seriously, they should really get checked.
They really should. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is.
I mean, this is a game that was designed for guys who are 18 and older to be able to play this, not 12-year-olds who. Like, I mean, MW3's on the Wii for crying out loud. Do you know that? It's on the freaking Wii.
Yeah. Who does that? It's meant for like 5-year-olds. Oh my god.
Like, I mean, okay, on the Wii, the graphics are kind of toned down a bit, and there's no blood on it, just to make it so it's, you know, friendly, but it's still killing people.
Yeah,
If you play COD Wii, if you dad asks what are you doing, I'm playing COD on Wii.
I'm playing COD on Wii.
It's making more fun.
Oh my god.
I have this Wii because it's funny.
This is what kind of antics we get into, guys. We just get into fun talks.
Oh yes. Oh god, I got Ubered. Hooray.
Into the topic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
If
caught
we
it.
all have Pepsi.
Yeah, if I had Pepsi, I'd be on the rush right now. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the commentary short here because I don't want to make the video too long. So, is there anything you guys want to talk about before I stop?
No. I guess maybe just, I mean, it's just any game, not just TF2 that you want to try out competitively. You should definitely give it a shot. I mean, even if you're not that good, for some reason, I'll never understand why, really, but the competitive scene for any game seems to be a whole lot nicer. Even Call of Duty seems to be a whole lot nicer than the regular pub scene. Just how it is, for some reason. But yeah, so that's about it, really, guys. So see ya.
Alright, don't forget to like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to subscribe to our other channel, Devious Revolution. I'll leave a link in the description.
For sure.
Alright, that's all I have to say. Catch you later, guys.